So Plavi is a set of added value web tools that are offered to the scientists and that permits them to perform remote processing to the Planck products which are available in the Planck Legacy Archive, which is hosted at ESAC, the European Space Astronomy Center in Madrid. Plavi tools are seamlessly integrated into PLA, the Planck Legacy Archive, so that this can ensure the maximum exploitation of the tools by the scientific astronomical community. We have developed this project together with Planck scientists from the Institute of Theoretical Astrophysics of the University of Oslo, which provided us the scientific knowledge for the algorithm implementation for the development of these tools. It's also worth to note that the Plavi tools are an example of the bring the user to the data paradigm. Traditionally, the data are provided to the scientific community through the archives. Nevertheless, the latest years there has been a shift on the paradigm due to the large volumes of the data as well as the complexity of the science. And in this way, users can perform processing online without having to download the whole dataset. So this is Plavi in a nutshell. Plavi tools were built using a combination of technologies. The Plavi user interface was built using the same technology and language as the Planck Legacy Archive, that is Java, in order to be easy to be maintained in the future as well as easily expanded. So Plavi backend has been developed mainly in Python using traditional computational and astrophysics libraries like HillPy, NumPy, AstroPy, etc. and has also been built in an extensible way in order to accommodate future changes or updates to additions to the algorithms. Plavi is hosted in a distributed environment, ensuring high availability, as well as ensuring that there are also always enough available resources for multiple concurrent AVI operations without this affecting the responsiveness of the system. Plavi operates in two modes, synchronous and asynchronous. Synchronous operations are used for light operations that do not require a lot of computational capacity and are served immediately to the users, while asynchronous operations are being performed in the Plavi server and delivered to the user on a later time. Plavi also communicates with ESA Grid in order to send there the most resource-demanding operations. The Plavi project is hosted in a distributed environment in order to ensure high availability of the system, as well as ensure that there are always enough available resources in order to be able to perform as many concurrent AVI operations as possible. This distributed environment is achieved by highly relying on Docker containers.